Farmer's Inheritance. What a lovely docking port. What's up, guys? Dimebot here, and we are testing out the Elite Dangerous Guardians beta. This is 2.2 for those of you that have Horizons. So what is new in this beta? Well, quite a lot. Let's take a look at Starport Services here and have a look at outfitting for my ship real quick. I'm flying a Federal Corvette right now, and there's not really a lot different about it on the surface, but if we hop into my optional internals, you'll notice that I have a fighter bay in here, a fighter hangar with 2 Condor-class fighters, and I also have passenger cabins. So, now this ship can't take the highest level of passenger cabin. That has to be done by an Orca or the Beluga dedicated passenger liners, but let's take a look at what this means for you as far as your options. So right here, you'll notice the UI has been changed around a lot. Right here we have our passenger lounge. Now, this will allow you to grab missions to take passengers to and fro, and some of them pay pretty well. They are generally rank bound, and of course the servers are not wanting to cooperate. There we go. So, here we go. Now, this pays 50,000 credits, this pays 179. These are basically people that just want transport. You'll see some of them down here pay quite a lot. Now, this one I don't think I can actually take. No, I don't have quite enough slots, so oh well. Actually, I do have enough slots. Why is that not? Huh. Oh. Oh my. They want to go to Sagittarius A. Oh my. 6 days? Wow. No. Just no. That's ridiculous. Yeah, so you'll see a lot of things here, like these guys, hostile ships may be sent against us. So you'll have passengers that are, we'll take this one, that have political reputations or may want to go see various things like these guys. These are tourists. They want to go to Stellar Landing. They may ask you to go see certain points of interest which have been added to the map. They may want to go see combat zones, which is a little sketchy to me. Now, the other thing you'll notice here is the crew lounge. Now, the crew lounge allows me to hire pilots for my ships, for my fighters. And we'll go ahead and hire her. Now, this is an expert. She takes 12% of all my profits. This guy takes 2. She takes 12. So you have to kind of be careful when you hire these pilots. Think about your monetary outlay. And they level up as they fight for you. Now, they can be killed. So, you know, if the main ship goes down, they're going to go down with it. You'll find them with varying levels all over the place. Galnet is now in the center here, and then we have contacts. So there's a few things here. You have the authority contact, which is fines, bounties, things like that. You have the combat bond, and then you have the power contact. And now at some starports, there's also kind of a shady black market one that'll allow you to clear all of your debts from any system for an extra fee, like bounties and things, and also one that'll allow you to collect various combat bonds that you haven't picked up. So let's go ahead and take a look at our mission here. We need to go to Wolf 12. And we'll go ahead and get into space and show you guys some of the new systems. So, ooh, almost knocked my joystick over there. You guys are going to hear typing because I'm using a different mic because my other one is on the fritz. Again. Plot our brute. Get the hell out of here. Now, it should be noted that only certain ships can fit the fighter hangar bay. I believe it is the Anaconda, the Federal Corvette, the Federal Gunship, and the Keelback, and there should be one more, and I can't remember what it is. Surprisingly, I don't think the Type 9 can fit one, which is weird, because it would certainly benefit from it. But let's go ahead and take off here. And ships have been... Okay, so we are definitely going to get jumped on this mission. Now, if I look over here in my inventory, you can see my passengers here. There are various things that will make them become very unhappy with you, such as, you know, hitting things with your ship, taking too much combat damage, and they may actually get off the ship if you have to dock, say, to refuel on the way somewhere. So there's a level of having to keep them happy, but I think we're going to have some combat on this run, which should be interesting because it'll allow me to show off the fighter system. And your hangar bays just sit as another module, so if I needed to, I could cut the power to it. I'm going to set it to priority 2. Because I can set it to priority 1. This ship has power to spare, to be honest. Still need some more altitude. There are some other minor improvements to the HUD and things like that. I'll show them to you when we make a jump. You can now see what system you're jumping to and your status there as far as hostile, clean, that kind of thing. And also, if, say, one is in a boom state or something, it'll alert you to that as well. And it looks like we're probably going to be interdicted here, which is not going to work out well for these guys. I'm just going to go ahead and submit. And we'll launch our fighter. Now I can deploy either Reese or myself. I'm going to deploy myself. And I'm going to have her engage it well. So, there we go. There's the fire from my ship. And he get the hell out. Now, if I want, I can give her various orders, such as hold position.
Mothership holding position.
Now, you may recognize these fighters. These are the fighters from the arena mode. Now, I can also switch back to the ship and take control and have her switch to the fighter if I want. But right now, we're simply going to request dock.
Fighter retrieval sequence initiated.
And this is how you dock. You just simply fly into the landing area at the back.
Fighter docking sequence initiated.
And up we go. There you can see we're jumping to an anarchy system that's a hostile power to me, and we have a clean status there. So let's go ahead and get the hell out of here.
Four, three, two, 1.
I really enjoyed the fighter aspect. It's really cool. And I can't wait until we can actually do multi-crew and I can actually have somebody like my friend Len Samurai or Mike Matrix pilot that fighter while I pilot the ship, or vice versa. Probably have somebody else pilot my 180 million credit ship. I'd like to be responsible for it blowing up, not somebody else. We've got, what, 2 jumps to get there?
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Now, for those of you that use voice tech, you're going to have to come up with a lot of new commands. I'll probably go through and come up with mine and post them on a future video to my Dropbox so you guys can grab that file. But it's going to be a lot of work. As far as the rest of the HUD improvements, I just like the fact that we now get more information when we're about to jump. It gives you a moment to think and say, you know what, I want to abort this jump. I don't want to jump into a place where I have a bounty I actually forgot about. So, just little quality of life improvements that Frontier are making. I do wish somebody else would interdict us. That would be nice. The missions are a little more dynamic, especially the passenger missions. I had one last night where we landed and they said, oops, we received a message that we're actually needed more urgently somewhere else. Can you take us there? It was a bunch of doctors. So that was kind of cool. Ah, you can see there's a boom state reported in Wolf 12, so might not be a bad place to hang out for a while and make some money. Now, one of the other things that's in that I can't show because I don't have any other ships right now is the ship transfer system. If we have a shipyard where we're landing, I'll definitely go to the menu and look at it, but basically you could transfer a ship across the galaxy if you want to. It's a little expensive if you want to go all the way across the galaxy. For example, I had a ASP that was parked at Jock Station down by Sagittarius A, and to transfer it out to where I am would have cost 3 billion credits and taken 61 real-time hours. Now, transferring a ship a shorter distance is actually not that bad. I had a assault ship that I transferred about 200 light years to myself, and it cost, I think, right around 500,000 credits and took about 20 minutes, so not bad at all. Where are we going in this system again? Kent Base. Well, that doesn't help because I can't see Kent Base. I guess we're just going to have to start scanning things. And my filter is set to show crap. Let's get that off of here. There's our target right there. And this guy is back and wants a fight again. Well, if he interdicts me, we'll certainly oblige. I'm going way too fast, so I'm going to have to come back around here. So there's things where I almost wish this guy would attack me, because there's no way that a vulture is standing up to this ship and a fighter. You find the fighters are actually glass cannons. They're extremely strong. Well, there's one that has plasma weapons, and there are other variants. You can fly the Condor, you can fly the Imperial version, the Imperial fighter, and you can also have a independent one that I have not actually had a chance to get a look at yet. That's kind of something I want to find. As you can see, I can have two on board at once to launch, depending on the situation. So some of them have heat sinks, some of them have chaff. It's just they're fitted for different situations. So you can take more than one, and if one dies, you can actually 3D print another one on the ship as long as you have the resources available. And this guy is really incompetent, unless that's the old message replaying. Yeah, it is. So. I didn't necessarily want to be in orbital this soon, but whatever. Weird pop in there. They've changed some of the planet modeling. There's actually a new system that I'll show you guys when we get landed, but first off, I want to get down here and get these passengers dropped off and collect my sweet, sweet credits. Come on, you can drop anytime now to glide. There we go. this should actually put us right above our destination, which will be quite nice. Alright, we just need to get down and get landed. This ship is falling way faster than I want it to. Oh god.
Terrain alert. Climb immediately.
Ah.
Shields offline.
Well, that was really bad. Not used to flying a ship this big in a gravity well. Oh well. We're there.
Descend to flight level 100.
This thing does not want to stay airborne. Jesus. Alright. Now to land without destroying the ship. He says as he fucks up landing completely. Alright. We're down.
Landing operation complete. You may disembark when ready. Enjoy your stay, Commander.
Now, to turn in our mission, we go to the passenger board here. If it'll ever load. Come on, buddy, you can do it. And we are done. Ah, this place does not have a shipyard. Let's check the system real quick, see if there's a base anywhere nearby. No, there's not. Alright, well. Transferring ships does exist. I apologize, I can't share that. I might do it in a later video. Let's look and see what other missions there are. And context. Nope. I found that a lot of these passenger missions seem to be to go to one system or another, or one planetary base to another. I really want to take one that actually goes to, say, a combat zone or something like that. And I think I'll probably take this for on stream. Alright guys, well that's been a brief look at some of the new stuff that is in Elite Dangerous Guardians. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit like, subscribe. You can follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and you can also support my Patreon if you really enjoyed it and want to help me out with creating new content. My name is Dimebot. Have a nice day. Like what you saw? Click subscribe so you don't miss anything. Or click on one of these other videos.